Hey everybody, it's me, Jake, from Jakin.off. Thanks for tuning in to another episode. This week, I am joined by a funny comedian and friend. It's Cole Fletcher. Let him hear it. Give him a round of applause. You can find Cole on social media, all the different platforms, at Cole_Fletcher21. So check him out there. He's got stand-up dates, all that stuff. Funny guy. As always, you can follow this podcast at jakin.off.podcast, and you can send anything at all to jakin.off.podcast. I will take a look at it at least once. That's our promise here at Jakin.off. And I also just wanted to remind you guys, up here at the end of April, here in Kansas City, we got the Black Comedy Fest at KC. Cole is involved with that as well, but just giving you a shout out. Go check those guys out at BCF Kansas City. See what they got coming up for you at the end of April 24th or 25th through the 28th. So check that out. And as always, thanks so much for tuning in. I appreciate you. And have a good listen to the episode. Enjoy the episode.
Oh, won't you take off with me?
I don't care what the head honcho at Spotify says. He's going to give me my $250 million, and he's going to like it. $250 million is too much. Dude, okay, speaking of too much money, my conspiracy brain was ticking away right before you got here. So, have you seen the story about the Chiefs fans who froze?
Yes,
like they have to get their limbs severed
oh my gosh.
and stuff.
Yeah,
it's like
wait,
insane.
the ones like the guys. Oh, okay. I'm thinking about the two dudes that were found dead in that backyard.
No,
you're talking about the people who went to the game.
The people at the stadium who went to the game who got frostbite.
Yeah,
and have now they're like getting recommended amputations, and so I'm seeing this, and then also today I saw an ad for like vote yes on the stadium tax stuff.
Yeah,
and it had like Mahomes and stuff.
I did see that on Ward Parkway.
Dude, no, I saw it on my Instagram today.
Oh, wow.
I haven't it's on Ward Parkway, too.
Yeah,
I'm sure that they're getting it out everywhere.
There's a big poster on Ward Parkway
Dude,
right
because everything I see, anytime somebody posts about the stadium, everything that I see, which granted, we're all in bubbles on social media.
True, yeah.
So I don't put too much stock in it. But every time I see somebody post something, everybody in the comments is like, fuck this. Like, we do not fucking want this at all.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. No, I don't know anyone that wants it in the crossroads.
Dude,
no one. I don't know anyone.
I was skeptical. I was open to it. I wasn't completely against it, but I was really going to be like critical of like the plan, probably no matter what.
True.
But then when they said that it was going to be in the crossroads, I'm like, fuck this shit. And
dude.
they're like, but look, if you let us put this in here, we'll build a park over the highway. And I'm like, how about you build the fucking park over the highway anyways, dude? What the fuck?
Please.
Like, is that was an option this whole time? You know what I mean?
It's like it's the last place that anyone wanted it.
Nobody wants it there. But the story comes out about these fans getting frostbite, and the Chiefs are like all tied to this thing, right? Because it's like, it's not a new tax, but it is still tax money that they're going to use for this. It doesn't make a difference to me if it's new or not.
Yeah.
Like, but I keep seeing these ads and shit, and then in the ads it's like, keep the Chiefs and the Royals in Kansas City, and I'm like, dang, dude.
Ooh.
They're trying to strong arm us.
Ooh.
But my thought is that it's like, why didn't we know about the people with frostbite before? That game happened like 2 months ago now. And I'm like, they're releasing it because they're trying to be like, we need to renovate the stadium. Look at what happened to these fans.
Yeah. I guess
that's my conspiracy, dude.
Yeah, that's a good conspiracy.
I'm like, I don't have any faith that it's gonna. That they're gonna build that downtown stadium.
We can't do shit. We can't do a single thing.
The only thing, I mean, I think that people would have to vote no on April 2nd, or whatever the date. It's the 2nd. I don't think that people will vote no. People are like to, if the Chiefs weren't connected to it, it would definitely get shot down.
Yeah.
Like if the Chiefs were not attached to it, but like even part of me is like, I'm like, the Royals can go.
They can, yeah.
I don't give a fuck. Move to fucking Wyandotte County.
I'll trade out a basketball
Whatever.
team.
Yeah.
I'll easily trade out a basketball team. You put it in T-Mobile Center, and like we can move on with our days. But it's so dumb. It was like I wouldn't go as far as to say like Crossroads is historic, but it is so far the best place in Kansas City.
It's like, what are you? It's like, you know.
That
I
been
guess
downtown for the last 10 years.
Yeah, you're literally just it's a area of the city that already is like exorbitantly priced.
Oh, it's great. Yeah. Cardi B's down there, like
yeah, that's why I see it as I view it as literally they want to use tax money to like buy some of the most expensive land in Kansas City.
Yeah.
Like that, it's just a land grab.
Yeah,
like they're just literally doing a land grab with public money, even if it's money that we're already paying or whatever.
Yeah.
It's like fuck off.
It's
I don't care. Don't build it.
I've never lived in
Please
Missouri,
don't.
so it's like it has like almost no effect to me, like really where it's at. But I guess as far as like I don't know, like I have people that like live in those apartments that they're gonna tear down.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
like, I
yeah.
guess they gotta relocate.
Dude,
and all
I
that.
saw some lady being like, well, why don't they just make it so that those businesses can move into the new shops that the Royals build? And I'm like, are you stupid?
You want a plant shop at the bottom
Were
of
you
the Coffin
born
Center
yesterday?
Yeah.
And dude, it's not even that. It's like the point is to kick them out.
Yeah, it's
They're
time to
tearing
get
it
corporate
down.
ingredient here. The fuck do you think this was?
Well, why can't after 4 years of construction or whatever, they just have those businesses come back? So
Yeah,
you don't
right, lady.
understand how anything works. Like
Yeah.
the whole point is for them.
Do you think
to...
any of the natives moved back into their land?
Yeah, dude.
Like, what did you think was gonna happen? No one ever moved somewhere and was like, "Oh, we'll let you come back."
Dude, it's just such bullshit. And you see it happen all over the place. It happened in St. Louis with
Yeah.
the Rams, where they were like, these people are fucking us. Like, they don't
Yeah.
want to do actual negotiations like with these cities. Like, they want to bully them around. And I think that the thing is I don't think that the Royals or the Chiefs would ever leave Kansas City. At least not this area, right?
Arrowhead's too historic at this point, basically.
Arrowhead's too historic. I don't think that there's really a better place for them to go.
No.
Like maybe the Royals could find a better place, but like really the Royals are pretty set up here, dude. Like
Possibly.
there's not like in terms of like the Midwest states like Kansas, Nebraska, Iowa,
Yeah.
like those are all Royals fans.
True. Yeah.
A decent part. Some
And they don't
Iowa
have big
people
enough
are
cities
Cubs
to
fans or whatever.
withhold the infrastructure that the Royals would bring in. Like
Yeah, dude, their TV ratings are still like some of the best in the MLB, and the team
Really?
sucks. Yeah, the team sucks. Like
that's
they
fucking
blow.
crazy. Yeah, they do suck.
And so, but they have like loyal fan bases. I just don't know where else they would go. Maybe Kansas City, Kansas. is,
Yeah,
like,
that's where I think that's what they're threatening is like they'll move it over to Kansas.
I would love for. I don't give a fuck if the Royals go to Kansas.
Yeah. Did you want a downtown stadium in the first place?
No.
No, I kind of wanted a downtown stadium. I just wanted it on that east side or whatever
Yeah.
wherever it was, like near I don't know all those half abandoned buildings.
I just think it's so unnecessary, dude. It's like, first of all, Kauffman is a historic stadium. A big part of the reason why they want to build a new stadium is because there's a bunch of shit in the contract with Kauffman where they can't change the name
Oh wow.
and shit like that. That's why we don't have, fucking, Rocket Mortgage.
Oh
field or
yeah,
whatever the
because they
fuck.
can't get sponsored. So
Yeah.
it's not. Yeah,
they
it's
can't
not,
change. There's
it's not
no
Honey Nut
naming
Cheerio
rights.
Stadium
Yeah.
or whatever.
Yeah. And so that's like a huge like money thing
True.
for
Yeah.
people who own baseball stadiums.
That does blow for sure for them. But
Yeah, but fuck off.
Fuck 'em,
You
yeah.
didn't have to build a stadium.
no,
You
no, you
already
yeah.
have a stadium.
Yeah.
You should be thankful for the Kauffman family for building the stadium so that you could buy it, you rich fuck. God.
Plus, it's not going to be entertaining for the next. I mean, another like 30 years is when we'll get. Because the thing is, baseball doesn't have like a salary cap, and so
Yeah.
we won't be good for another 30 years
And the
until we
Royals
save
spend
everything.
The least.
Yeah.
they spend like
we
the
have to
least
save
amount of money.
for 50 years,
Yeah.
and then we can get some like success.
Yeah.
But so it's I don't know. It's so dumb.
Yeah, dude.
But-
They suck.
Yeah, they do blow.
Dude, I'll fucking I'll be so fucking pissed.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was my conspiracy, dude. I'm like, they released this frostbite story. They've
That
been
was
saving
weird.
it, dude.
That was
They've
so
been
weird
saving
because
it.
I did hear about it whenever it first happened.
It's like they're getting
There was, like-
amputated 2 months later.
Yeah, like you're now, like the doctors are now telling you, like no, they would have known that
Doesn't
night.
make a lot of sense to me.
Yeah, because
Maybe their arms were still thawing.
Yeah, maybe it was still warm. They were waiting until spring. No, I remember like when it first came out, it was like, hey, 3 people got like hospitalized from being out for that long, and then a bunch of people definitely got frostbite. That was almost a no-brainer.
Yeah, I feel like it would just. I could look at the weather and tell that people who went to that game were gonna get frostbite. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure. And there wasn't even a little
$34.
Yeah, there wasn't even a part of me that felt bad. There wasn't even a little bit of me. I'm like, oh, you. I was just like, you're a moron. You're an idiot.
Dude. It's really. You know, I don't think that the Chiefs are at fault for them getting frostbite, but I think that they're behind this PR move.
Maybe if we have the game at night, because it was annoying that the NFL had the game at night.
Yeah,
They could have had it during the day where it was at least a little bit warmer outside.
yeah, like
The NFL does. I mean, yeah, they do have connections to the FBI and all that shit, so they could.
dude.
It could be. I'm not gonna write you off.
Yeah,
No,
dude.
I'm not gonna write you off on it.
Look, in 50 years, people will be talking about this. They'll be like, "Yeah, the Chiefs, they fucking rigged it so that the vote would go through."
That was sick that Slintz called the
score, dude.
He did call the score right here. Dude,
Yeah,
right here.
right.
He called
was
the
sitting
score
actually
right
in
here.
that exact spot, dude.
Yeah, dude, that
Do you
is
have any-
so sick.
Do you have any like fortunes that you would like to tell?
We go
What predictions?
we
do
go
you
for a
have?
three-peat. We get the three-peat.
Wow.
We get a three-peat for sure.
Okay,
Yeah.
you heard it here first, folks. Jakin off.
Yeah.
Chiefs Super Bowl champions
three-peat.
next year. That'd be sick, dude.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be crazy. I'd be so stoked. I still want to give them money to build a new fucking stadium. But it'd be pretty tight.
Yeah.
It'd be pretty
Pretty
tight.
sick. Yeah.
Dude, so conspiracies, they can happen anywhere, right?
Yeah.
They're big, they're small. I read this story about this lady. Her name is Jennifer Lynn Rossi, and so her son went to school. Do you have any experience with bullying? Did you ever get bullied when you were a kid?
No,
you were
I did.
cool.
I did a little bit of bullying when I
You
was
were
like
a
super.
bully.
No, just super early on.
Like
just
what,
really
dude?
early
What
on,
did you do?
like 2nd grade to like maybe 4th, and then I realized how bad bullying was. And my mom told me I wrote a bunch of papers on how bad it was because I
What
felt
did you do?
I felt guilty. I don't know, man. There was just these 2 twins that
Wow, dude.
are just super annoying, and I remember. I think one of them had like streaks in his underwear whenever he was taking a poop one time, and I told everybody that he pooped his pants.
bro.
Yeah, yeah.
And how old were you when you did this?
It was like 1st grade.
So you told everyone that this kid crapped his pants
Yeah.
in 1st grade?
Yeah, but I think he just had streaks in his underwear. Honestly,
Dude. Wow, did you ever correct yourself?
No.
You're just like CNN.
I stopped like a couple. I stopped a couple of fights in high school. You know.
Wow,
That was
dude.
Pretty stop kids from getting their
Yeah,
their
you've
asses
almost made up for what you did. You've almost made up for what you did for the school shooter that you created by saying
No,
that they could shit
I'm
his pants.
Yeah, thank God he didn't. I one time picked up a kid up. First he like squirted this Capri Sun all over me,
Yeah.
and then I picked him up and laid him on our sinks,
Yeah.
and which I didn't realize. I didn't even think about it. The sinks were automatic, and so like 3 parts of his clothes all got wet, and then he started crying in gym class, and I had to go to the principal. But
Dang,
it was
dude.
just
What did the principal say?
they were like I
She's like, you
genuinely
got him all wet, Cole. You got him all wet.
And she was wet at the same time, and it was really confusing. I think everybody was just like, all right, I want to... You're a good kid. You're going to be fine. Let's move on.
One time, the closest thing I ever did to bullying.
Oh, you had to be a bully.
No.
You so had to.
No,
yeah.
no.
For sure.
I don't think so. I don't think so. I was not like super popular, but I wasn't disliked. But I did
Okay.
get bullied. I did get picked on a lot for being fat.
Oh,
like
you were
being
fat when you
overweight.
were-
Yeah, being overweight my whole life. Like I was never like, like now, like I'm a bigger guy, but like I'm pretty proportioned to
Yeah,
like, my body. I have a
think- I wouldn't-
giant fucking head. It would look weird if I was like really little and
I
had
guess
this
so, yeah.
gigantic head, you know. But you know, it was the same thing when I was a kid. Like I was just like I was husky, you know.
Yeah.
I'm a husky kid.
Yeah.
But I would get picked on for that. But one time in 6th grade, like one of the first days of 6th grade in math class, this girl was like leaning back in her chair and she fell over. And she wasn't, it wasn't like she was like fucking like fat or like ugly or something. Like I don't even know her.
She's just
like she went to a different elementary school.
Yeah.
We are both in this middle school one of the first days, and I yelled timber.
Oh,
I was like, timber.
that is a good classic. Yeah, for sure.
And
Because those chairs would fall kind of slow sometimes.
yeah,
Like just like those
Yeah.
school chairs would fall just a little slow.
it's just what you yell when something falls. I'm not saying this lady's as big as a tree or something. I'm just saying she fell
Was she
over.
tall?
No, people laughed.
Yeah.
People laughed. Maybe I was calling attention to it,
Yeah.
but it's like, you know, it's funny.
That is, yeah.
It's
that's
funny.
Yeah.
It's like nobody's gonna remember that you fell over in your chair. They're gonna remember that you crapped your pants.
For sure, yeah.
They're
Yeah.
gonna remember that you
Yeah.
crapped your pants
Yeah,
or
they
that you
still
peed
remember
on
that.
yourself or something like that. Like that
Yeah.
shit they remember. But everybody's fallen over in a chair. Like that's not
A couple times in their life.
in the terms of like embarrassing things. But dude, this teacher went off on me. She was like,
Oh.
"You fucking." She was like,
You
"She could have cancer."
Yeah.
Like, no.
Yeah.
She was like, she somehow related it to like what if like you were making fun of someone with cancer
Whoa.
or something like.
That's insane. What I
Yeah.
mean, but I guess as a middle school teacher, you got to be like, look, these boys pick on these girls all fucking day. We got to like, it's like, what, you're super early into school.
No,
Be easy on them.
humorless,
Yeah.
humorless.
Yeah.
Have a little wherewithal.
A little fun, yeah.
You know, look, I'm sorry I yelled timber, okay, but it's not like
yeah.
that.
You weren't gonna save her, like you weren't gonna like stop her
Yeah.
from falling over.
I know that lady still now. She's
Oh,
like
nice.
really good friends with my cousin.
Yeah.
She was like her maid of honor.
Yeah. It would be fucked up if
Nice. She's a lawyer or something.
Oh,
She's
wow.
doing really well.
Good.
Yeah.
You.
It didn't affect her at all. It affected me. It got thrown back at me. I got bullied.
Yeah. Well,
I
you
got
didn't get
bullied.
bullied. The teacher just reprimanded you.
Teachers
for,
can bully.
they can't
They can
bully.
bully, dude.
But if you pushed her over, I would understand the teacher. But that teacher, yeah.
Yes.
Such a bum.
No, I
Yeah,
yelled
boring.
timber. Because it's funny.
Yeah, that's a
Dude.
classic thing to say.
Okay, so this kid in this story, right?
Yeah.
Some kid steals his Gatorade.
Okay.
He like gets a Gatorade at school. Some kid steals his Gatorade, and so then his mom is like, "Hey, son, here's what we're gonna do." This is how I imagine.
Here's what we're gonna do.
Here's what we're gonna do. And she made a Gatorade in a Gatorade bottle. She reportedly mixed lemon juice, vinegar, salt, and Gatorade together in a sports bottle on Tuesday, and told her son to give it to a classmate who had stolen the drink the day before. At Legacy Traditional School in Alamo Ranch. This is just a little bit outside of San Antonio. And so this lady gives her son basically a potion, a poison.
Yeah.
She's
She
like,
makes
"Go
some witch's
poison-"
brew. Yeah.
She's like, "This boy won't leave you alone. Perhaps we will poison him." And she does. Shortly after the child
Holy
consumed the drink, he reportedly began experiencing nausea and a headache and was taken to a hospital, sheriff officials say. And
Oh
so
my
this
God.
lady,
Dude, that looks like a witch.
yes.
That looks like a witch.
She's like, "I have something for you, little boy."
That's insane. But the kid gave it to him. I would wait for if he steals it again. If he steals it again,
Yeah.
there you go.
Yeah, maybe, but I think that you know, if I were a kid and my mom was like, "Well, son, look, steal my Gatorade once, shame on me. Steal my Gatorade twice, shame on you."
Here,
And
son,
then
I'll
she-
just next time you go to school, piss in your Gatorade bottle just a little bit, and then give it to the boy.
that happened one time.
Gatorade piss.
Some It was like my brother's friends, dude. They one of them. It happened to one of his friends. So like some other kid pissed in a cup and was like, "Dude, taste this." It was like pretending like he was drinking alcohol and was like, "Dude, taste this," and it was his piss.
Holy shit!
It's pretty fucked up.
Did he fight him afterwards?
He was really upset about it.
Yeah, dude. You have that. I would be so pissed.
Yeah, dude.
I would be so pissed. That is.
Yeah, especially you're like a 16-year-old boy. Your fucking hormones are like.
Oh.
What the fuck, Daniel? I better fucking kill him.
That's definitely white boy fun though. I will.
No,
dude. Because if I gave one of my black friends a piss jar.
Yeah, dude.
Dude, his entire family would come after me. His entire cousins, aunts, uncles, all of them would hunt me the fuck down.
Yeah, dude. Honestly, I think it's like it is white boy shit.
Which
that's fair.
I do love. I mean, no piss play, but white boy fun is fun though.
Yeah, it
is great.
It can be fun,
yeah.
but that's a little too far for me. I say, that's like bordering on. Even when I was a kid, there was like no moment where I was like, "That's really funny." The whole time I was like, "That's actually a crime."
Yeah, that's definitely fucked up.
Like a crime.
Yeah, that's really fucked.
Yeah.
And now this lady's realizing that's a crime.
Yeah, dude. No, she learned the hard way. The sheriff, they said, although the drink was non-toxic, the incident resulted in a child being hospitalized.
Yeah, dude.
What's insane about it is like, dude, you don't know what that kid could be allergic to.
You
you could have killed a kid, lady.
Yeah.
You could have killed a kid over some fucking Gatorade. That's insane.
A $2.32 bottle that your son got bitched out of, basically.
Yeah, dude. How about you fucking dude?
Your son's a little bitch.
Hey, buddy, this is what you're gonna drink until you can protect your own fucking Gatorade bottle.
Yeah.
I'm not buying anything. I'm pissing in it. You're drinking it.
Yeah.
You're gonna drink my piss until you learn to stand up for yourself. That's what's wrong with parents today. They want to piss in everybody else's Gatorade. They don't want to piss in their kids' Gatorade. Piss in your kid's Gatorade, dude.
Yeah.
Come on.
Please.
Teach him a lesson. Teach you, because listen, you don't want me pissing in your kid's Gatorade. I'll do it. This man pissed in my Gatorade.
Is she getting like attempted murder or something, or like?
No. They charged her with being a bitch.
Oh.
I'm just joking. I'm joking. I think that they charged her with. They were like, "You're a witch." Yeah, they're gonna do a test where they tie a cinder block to her leg and throw in the river, and if she lives, they're like, "She's a witch.
She's a witch.
We knew it.
Yeah.
She poisoned it."
Shout out to Salem.
Arrested and booked in jail where she was charged with injury to a child causing bodily harm.
There you go.
That is so funny that there are like laws called stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like,
someone had to do it first in order so they could make it.
I often think about like what it was like to be the guy who like shot someone with a gun for the first time and just being like, "Oh my God."
Man, we really got to do something about that.
Yeah. It had to be pretty quick. It had to have been the guy who made the gun.
For sure.
I think. Like the dude who invented it.
Yeah.
I don't know who invented guns, though. Chinese people invented gunpowder.
Yes.
So I know that's where, like, fireworks... I feel like that's, like, basically, like, the original sort of, like, gun.
And we had, like, cannons before that, too, right?
I don't know. I have no idea, dude. I'm not a gun guy.
Me neither. I know the shotgun was made in the UK.
Gross.
Yeah. Mm. And then they didn't get rid of guns until 1997.
The UK?
Yeah, they didn't ban like most guns until 1997. Really.
That's way later than I realized.
Yeah, exactly. Everyone's always all up in arms about it.
Yeah, up in arms.
They always talk shit about it. I'm like, dude, you guys just did that literally like last week.
Yeah.
You guys just banned them.
Yeah.
Relax. Because I'm watching the Peaky Blinders and there's always guns in there. It's like the 1920s.
Yeah.
And
what's that show about? It's about gang members in England.
Yeah, it's the Sopranos in England.
England Sopranos.
England Sopranos, yeah.
Do they still talk like this? They say, "Hey, I gotta get some Gabagoo, some Gabagoo." Speaking of Gabagoo, dude,
That's right. It's made by BBC.
Peaky Blinders.
Yeah.
Gross, dude. But I Gabagoo. I Gabagoo when I have sex. I give him my Gabagoo
everywhere. Gabagooed everywhere, huh?
I accidentally Gabagooed inside my girlfriend. And now we have to go get a morning after pill. Hey, I'm working here. It's just me in line at a pharmacy. I'm working here. No, dude, so I this is actually, I feel like this was a no-brainer. This one didn't surprise me at all. They did a study. This was published in a very official journal, the name of which I'll read shortly. But the study was basically that sexist men are like way, way more likely to be into be what they're referring to as like robosexuality, like be like down to fuck robots.
Oh, okay. Wait, so sexist men are
really
way
have to
more
do?
down?
Did we really have to do a research to know this? I feel like it makes complete sense.
So what they found out, like every other dude that hated his mom was like, I really want to fuck a robot.
Basically, it's exactly what you think is like men who already think that like women are objects.
Yeah, toys. Yeah.
Whatever. Like, I'm actually
that makes
fine
sense.
with an object.
If it like wouldn't stop talking during dinner and just
They're like, actually, what it turns out is that these men are objectifying women. It's like, wow.
oh, really?
Thank God you did research on this. That's what's so
they just
funny
have,
about
like,
it to me.
10 dudes like fuck a robot and then find out which ones like their mom and just like see which ones like would like come back.
Yeah, well, I think what it is like, because first of all, for so long in this country, like the ideas of like being a man, especially that we see portrayed in like television shows and stuff, is like it's just this stupid guy that hates his wife. He hates women, suck.
Yeah,
like,
why?
And it's like, oh well, I wonder why these people want to fuck robots, dude. I wonder why. Because look at what you've been teaching them to feel.
Yeah,
It's
like
insane, dude.
you should just your wife should shut up, basically.
Yeah, well, I don't know. It just, to me, that's what was funny about this one is like, do we really need to do the research on this?
No, not at all. No,
there's like diseases that are killing people or whatever. They're like, I'm gonna get to the bottom of why these guys want to fuck robots.
Just ask anyone if they how long, if they've been married longer than 10 years. Do they know like what's their wife's day like, and see if those guys like can they tell you what their normal day is like? Then they'll be like, oh, I've no idea what my wife does. I'm like, you probably love fucking robots.
Yes,
probably love
easily, dude.
You probably love if you don't give a shit what this lady does unless she's like taking care of your kids.
Yeah,
you are probably you're probably an asshole.
Yeah, or you're really into robots.
Yeah,
or you're just super hard for robots, dude. Yeah. Would you have sex with a robot? Well, first of all, because you have a girlfriend.
Yes. So she wouldn't count it as cheating.
Your girlfriend wouldn't count having sex with the robot as cheating?
I talked about having like those like I don't know the torsos. I've already discussed the like having a torso.
All right, dude. And whose torsos are?
like a whatever the silicone torso.
Oh, you do realize that we are recording this right now.
yeah, dude. Because I'm just exploring the ideas of like I don't know.
You're gonna get one of those torsos that you fuck.
Yeah, whatever they are. I don't know.
Okay,
like
that's fine, dude. I mean, no
something
shame.
bigger than a pocket pussy, right?
Yeah, you want to fuck a torso.
Yeah,
you want something that you can really grab onto. All right.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, something to smack around a little bit for sure.
It's just like for me, it's like how do you clean it? You
know
what I mean?
Yeah. The cleaning part is
every time, dude. It's like every time you nut, you gotta then you gotta fist it.
Yeah. Post nut, dude. Post nut, you're fisting.
What are you gonna put a torso in the dishwasher? Yeah. You can't fit that thing.
I wouldn't know where to store it either, or like my landlord is over at my house right now.
Right, dude. Like your friends come over, like. You
One of them
know,
borrows a T-shirt and they gotta go in my closet.
yeah. It's like under a hat. You got a hat on it. You're trying to like make it look like it's not a torso that you fuck.
Yeah, but like just normal jeans on it. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh no, that's just I look because I like to see what if my outfit looks good. It helps me to
I
see
just
my
use some
outfit
style
looks good.
myself. I don't have any large mirrors.
So you're gonna get one of those torsos?
No,
that you fuck.
no, I'm not getting a torso.
What
No,
you just said that you
no,
were gonna do.
I've talked to my girlfriend about getting a torso,
Okay.
and she doesn't consider it a problem because we did long distance for a while.
Yeah.
And she was like talking about like I was talking about getting a pocket pussy,
Right.
and then I was like, "Yo," I explored the
Okay.
ideas.
Long
What if
distance.
yeah. What if I got a body? What if I
Yeah.
got like a silicone plastic
Yeah.
body?
Dude, you should have gotten a. You should have gotten a waifu.
Yeah.
Should have gotten one of those anime body pillows. Cut a hole in it.
Yeah.
Dude? Yeah.
Was that? It was a waifu. The bottle.
I don't know.
Oh,
I
well.
think it's a pillow.
Yeah. Yeah. It is.
It's
Those
sexy
big ass
pillow,
pillows.
dude.
Yeah.
Basically the same thing.
I'm not into anime yet, so I don't. But I know the pillows.
Dude, you could get one of those pillows and then you could tape the torso to the back of it.
Yeah. Or like stuff it inside the pillow. Yeah.
Ah, wow, dude, you've really thought
I
about
know.
this. Put a lot of
No. Would I fuck a robot? Probably. I
Yeah.
guess it'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
It'd be
I think it'd be funnier.
if you can throw it back well. I mean,
I think it'd be funnier to like get a hand job from a robot. Just
yeah.
like have a robot that like just you're like, no, I don't have sex. But just sit next to me and jerk me off.
Dude, you just keep it stationed in the
Yeah.
living room.
Yeah.
And whenever, I don't know, like 10 minutes before bed, like
Yeah.
you're turning on, you're watching something, you
Yeah.
turn it on and it just goes to work.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, I've watched people fuck like machines basically,
Yeah.
like the little dildo machines.
Dude, they're making some of these sex robots that can like fucking like ask you about your day. and stuff.
Oh,
They have
yeah.
like AI.
Oh God, yeah.
They're like
Which
they're
I respect that. I mean, honestly, like
they're turning those those robots that look like weird dogs. Like clumsy dogs. They're
Oh,
turning
God.
those into sex
Oh
robots now, dude.
God.
They're turning
Oh.
those into.
Oh
they
my
can open
God.
doors and come in, come and fuck you. Like every.
Come and suck you off.
Yeah, dude. Like it's great for like massage parlors. The women
Yeah.
don't have to give happy endings there anymore. They
That's
just send
true.
the Boston
Oh.
analytics dog robot in there.
A $10,000 piece of equipment just to jerk dudes off is fucking crazy.
It's not that crazy, actually. I think it's like one of the. I think it's one of the
You like
things
it, huh?
that. That's what most money gets made is
For
like
sex.
used for, dude.
Yeah, for sex.
Porn is so popular and
Oh my
like
gosh.
coming. People love
People
it.
love coming. Dude,
People love the Gabagoo.
because people love because like Pornhub, it had
Yeah.
the algorithm was before YouTube,
Right.
Twitter, Instagram, all that.
Yeah.
It had like a created algorithm for
Yeah.
everyone for I don't know what 3 years,
And it
5
got
years.
us all addicted.
Oh.
And like their
Every
their like
day.
suggestions slowly morphed. Dude, the saddest thing I can think of is like a Pornhub like power user. Like,
Yeah.
somebody who's like in the comments and that kind of stuff.
I have started. I have started watching the comments
Really?
more often, and it is.
I've never looked at the comments.
It's
I don't
all,
want to.
It's so entertaining,
Dude,
It's
I
so good.
never want to
It's
see
so good.
what dudes are saying in
So
the
good.
comments because I would have to read it before. There's no way that I'm reading it after.
Yeah.
Because the second that I come, I'm like, I'm closing this porn.
Yeah.
I have to get out of this room. I gotta get out of this room.
I have to go.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's like some of them are like, I wish she like lost 8 more pounds.
Dude,
it's like so
that's
specific.
so insane.
And it's like,
Yeah.
I wish he turned her head like a little bit more. I wish he would like stop
Yeah.
hitting the camera on
I just
himself.
don't want to see like a dude dirty talking to a.
Yeah.
video.
I don't even like what is it when there's too many, like, I don't like big production stuff. I don't like when there's too many views on there. Cause I think about it, I'm like, the way I think about it, I'm like, dude, me and like
Yeah.
4 million guys are jerking
Yeah.
off to the same thing.
Yeah.
Oh, get the fuck out of
Yeah.
here.
What the fuck? That is fucked up to think about. Is like, yeah, like 60 million dudes.
Yeah.
Like, you and 60 million other people have watched this video. I'm like, Jesus Christ.
Right. Yeah.
Dude, but
Yeah.
it's insane. Like, YouTube that you mentioned, there are like some insane stats for YouTube. Like, people every day on YouTube, people spend like over a billion hours. It's like the equivalent to like 28 years a day, like, or something, like,
oh my gosh,
of time.
Yeah,
on
I'm one of those people.
Dude, yeah, I watch tons of YouTube
yeah,
stuff.
because
I hope the people who are listening to this check out our YouTube channel.
Because YouTube is great. Because Netflix is too high. It's like, and then I can't log into my mom's thing.
Yeah,
and YouTube is just always there.
It's great for watching stuff.
Conspiracy theories,
and or like in other languages too.
Yeah,
like
that's
that
true.
kind of stuff.
Yeah,
because you can the rules everywhere else are like a lot of places. They're just like, fucking copyright. What? Like, what's that?
Come on, put the full song in there. Come on.
So that's chill, but. Yeah, their algorithm was like the same shit where it's like they made it so that they could keep people on there. The guy who built the algorithm for the YouTube recommendations, like when it started blowing up, because he got hired. He's like this French guy. I can't remember his name, but I listened to an interview with him. He got hired by YouTube or / Google to work on the algorithm for recommendations, and they said, up until this point, so this is in like 2013 or something, 2014, he was like, up until that point, they had been focusing on like just getting people to click another video.
No.
And they were like, what we want you
Autoplay
to make this algorithm do is we want you to keep people on here for longer.
Ooh.
And so he did that, and what he realized is that it was like the recommendations were leading people to like confirm their biases and leading them down these like rabbit holes to like whatever they were looking at, like more and more extreme versions of that. And like, you know, most people, yeah, sure, they were like using it for like cat videos or like funny stuff or whatever, but like the people who weren't,
how to use an abacus.
Yeah, exactly. Like, and like that kind of shit. But like people who weren't would end up like going into these crazy deep rabbit holes.
Yeah.
Because of these recommendations. And the guy like tried to bring it up to them, and he was like, "Hey, like this is a problem. I worked on a fix."
Dangerous.
And they were like, "That's not your job." And he basically ended up getting fired from his job for bringing it up again.
Oh my god.
And then like 3 years later, he said he was like on a train out of Paris to like go visit his family, and he was sitting next to this dude.
Yeah.
And this dude, the entire train ride, was watching YouTube, and he asked him, he's like, "Hey, what are you watching?" And he's like, "Oh, it's this video like explaining like what's going on, like da da da." And he's like, "What do you mean?" He's like, "They're gonna kill 2 billion people next week." Like this dude on the train was like, "They're gonna kill 2 billion people." And he was like, "What do you mean? Like, how do they know?" And he's like, "'Cause it's on YouTube." And he was like, "Oh my god!" Like this dude who made this thing was just like, "Oh fuck!"
Oh yeah.
Good
I think about the book Frankenstein all the time.
Yeah.
Like, it's like a lot of things are literally just Frankenstein. It's like these guys built this thing, and they're like, "Holy shit, this is so much bigger than I thought it would be." Oh my god. Because like, I mean, like in building the recommended like section, you probably don't think, you're like, "Oh, this is just another part of YouTube. YouTube's already been big. I'm gonna add something to it." And
you don't realize that like that guy didn't think that he was about to like make YouTube into YouTube.
Yeah,
basically.
no idea.
Like,
yeah.
He had no idea, but like what you said, you know, none of like a lot of these people didn't expect their little websites or whatever, you know, like Mark Zuckerberg started his shit in a dorm room. But it's like, dude, nobody should own a company that like is so
addictive
or just dominates the way that people communicate, like especially Facebook and that kind of shit, dude. In other countries, people go and get their cell phones, and at the cell phone store when they buy it, they're like, "You have to sign up for Facebook."
Whoa. Holy
like that kind of shit. Like, and
I need your data right the fuck now. Run that
dude,
shit.
Because it's synonymous with like cell phones.
Yeah.
Like it's
I'm shocked it's not like
synonymous
automatically downloaded on your phone whenever you get it.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a good point.
It's really wild.
Software is everywhere. And like I used for my work stuff, we have like a social platform for our work, and it's all Facebook software.
Really?
Yeah.
What is the social platform for your work?
It's called like Workplace or something like that. But like they post, I don't know, hey, this happy hour is happening here. These people got promoted. Like happy birthday to this person or whatever.
But could you go on and post on there and be like, "Fucking the Royals suck,"
sure,
or something like that?
Yeah, you could. I could get political in the work chat. Yeah, for sure. And like a nationwide work chat. There might be mods.
Well, not even political. Maybe just like talking about the game.
Anything, yeah. Yeah, I think you could.
You could, right?
There might be mods.
You could post.
Yeah.
Dude,
yeah. But my algorithm right now is just all P. Diddy.
Hell yeah.
It's all P. Diddy.
Dude, I saw something about maybe P. Diddy had sex with somebody. What's
Meek
going
Mill,
on
dude?
with that,
Yeah. Yeah, dude. And then, yeah.
Okay, so it's Meek Mill?
Yeah. So basically, P. Diddy is just getting in trouble for just having white boy fun. That's all it is.
Okay, so he was just fooling around with
He's
his
just
boys.
grabbing dicks and like joking around with the boys. Possibly, I don't know, maybe fucking one rapper or two. Maybe.
Okay.
But in the I read through like 20 of the pieces of the document.
Yeah.
He also does like they also talk about like wire fraud, murder, all this other stuff.
Yeah.
No one gives a single fuck about it.
Yeah, everybody's just like, is he gay?
Yeah.
Is
No
he gay or
one
not?
no one cares. But they mention a rapper from Philadelphia that has, I think, like whatever song. And it's like it's Meek Mill for sure. Yeah. Like it's like there's like no doubt.
Right.
And then Meek Mill got on Twitter and said, "I'm not gay. I fucking love pussy so much, dude. Pussy's so juicy. It's so wet. I love pussy so much. Dude, I would never fuck a guy.
Spoken like a guy.
Would never fuck a guy.
Definitely gay.
Yeah.
Dude, every single person, which has only been like a couple of people, but every single person that I've ever known that's ever been like, I fucking love pussy.
Yeah.
It's so wet and good.
Yeah. Any guy
I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
Like, okay.
Any guy, that just wants to rave about how good pussy is.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Is definitely homosexual.
Dude, yeah. Either that or he wants to fuck a robot.
Yeah.
He's a robot.
Yeah, I wonder how are gay, like, do they check how gay dudes want to fuck robots?
No.
It's all right.
They're not there yet. They're still figuring out how to make dudes come with straight dudes come with robots.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I feel like I don't know. I feel like they'll get to it.
Yeah, they'll get to it. Yeah. Yeah.
They'll get to it.
I'm shocked they haven't used it on the ladies first.
Dude, have you seen this thing about the fucking whales?
No.
The gay whales?
Ooh.
Dude, okay, so the first time ever, they got humpback whales having sex on camera, on film for the first time ever. And it was two dudes. It's the fucking most hilarious thing, like, I can think of just like
is it
all
because it's so
these...
deep down? Like, is it not deep? They are probably deep down on each other, but
dude,
is it because it's so deep and like into the ocean? Why haven't they seen this before?
I don't know, actually.
Yeah.
Let's see. Photographers have captured images of humpback whales engaging in sexual activity for the first time, and the mammals being intimate were both males. I just think it's so funny because people are like, being gay is unnatural or whatever. And they're like, we finally got pictures of humpback whales having sex. And they were having gay sex. Those guys are like, God damn it, no!
No.
The mammals, which usually range from 12 to 16 meters long, god damn, that's big, dude. That is big.
That's a big boy.
The healthy whale held the other
I can't take that
place
much, man.
with its pectoral fins, and the sex took place. Whoa, I didn't read this before. This was one that I had pulled for last week's episode, but then I didn't use. But then we started talking about these robots and all this stuff. It just got me going. After around half an hour, the healthy whale held the other in place with its pectoral fins, and the sex took place. That's hot.
Whoa.
I'm getting wet right now. The authors suggested that the emaciated whale may have approached the boat to seek cover from its companion. They said it remains unknown whether the same-sex sexual activity would take place between two healthy males. So one of them is like unhealthy, I guess.
Oh, and he just took advantage.
The photos show a healthy and strong male whale penetrating another who appears to be unhealthy or injured and emaciated, the study said.
Oh,
Jesus Christ.
You think he did it because there was a lady whale just holding out?
Yeah, dude. I don't know. This picture is funny though because it does look like the whale is hitting it from the back.
For sure.
Like he's like looks like he's about to smack the other whale's ass. That's pretty funny.
Oh,
dude.
Gripping and pulling.
I like to think that they were just playing a prank.
That's fire, yeah.
They're like, dude, I know all those guys are gonna hate this. They're like, dude,
the humans are coming. Let's start fucking.
Yeah, that'll be so funny, dude. We never have let them see this, but it'll be so funny. That's pretty cool, though.
Yeah, whales are progressive. Look at that.
Yeah, dude. I'm voting for the whales. I'm voting for the whales in 2024.
You think that other whale just had other kids and was like,
yeah,
I'm gonna hey honey, I'm gonna take a quick swim.
Their State of the Union.
I'll be right back.
Their State of the Union address ruled.
Yeah,
I was like, this makes a lot of sense. Dude,
yeah.
Okay.
Did you watch that?
No, I haven't watched it yet. I am gonna watch it.
Yeah, people are talking about. Anytime Kamala is on anything, they're like, "What is she doing? Why?
Yeah.
Why does she keep standing up? Why does she clap like that?" It's
No, they really did, dude. Like, I think that Joe Biden picked her for that reason because he's like, I'm old as shit, and like, if I pick somebody that's at all competent, they will want to use them to replace me.
Yeah.
He's like, so I have to pick someone that everybody hates.
Yeah, everyone.
You know, and I mean, fucking.
I think women of color were into it for sure.
Yeah, I don't, you know,
But
I don't think that, you know, the stuff that right-wing people hate on Kamala Harris for is like the reasons why I don't like her. You know, like it has nothing to do with like it has most everything to do with her being like very center and like, you know, centrist. I don't know. She bugs me, and she's like bad at public speaking.
Terrible.
She's like not like a rah kind of.
No.
You need somebody.
People are mostly like, is she high?
Dude, I am curious. I'm really curious to see who Trump picks for his vice president.
So good.
To see who she debates in the vice presidential.
Who would you pick if you were Trump? Who would you pick?
Dude, I have no idea. It's crazy.
Oh, it's so hard.
So I think that they are going to convince him to pick. God, dude, they probably who he should pick.
Yeah,
is somebody like Nikki Haley. I don't know.
Yeah, I think so.
Maybe not exactly Nikki Haley, but certain voters that they need to win back, like suburban white women,
for sure,
responded to her well.
Yeah,
they like Nikki Haley, but it just might not be enough to
she got enough pool.
Switch them, dude. Yeah, because she's just like a faux. She's such a fake personality. Like she feels like invented, kind of
she
by
feels like,
Republicans.
by the Republican Party, yeah.
Which, to be fair, I mean, so does Kamala Harris. Joe Biden feels like he invented. You know, he's just so old. Like he's been around forever. It feels
he's been
like.
groomed into this process.
Yeah, but I don't know. That's not even her name.
Huh.
Her name isn't Nikki Haley.
I think I've heard about this.
Her parents are Indian immigrants, and so she has like a really Indian name.
Yeah.
That she can't use, of course.
Yeah.
It's like you literally are like your party is so bad that you can't even use your own name.
That's so bad.
It's wild.
It's like Carlos Mencia.
Yeah.
Just getting renamed at like 25 is fucking crazy.
That's
another grown up tells you, "Hey, you should change your name."
That is crazy. Yeah, I've never
like imagine like you're starting out open mics.
Yeah.
And then a club owner comes by and is like, "Hey, I love the name Jake, but we need a little something like more, I don't know, a little more punch to it. You know, what if we change it to DeWeed or something. What if we change?
No.
Yeah. What if we change? What if we change to like Bucky? You know,
Bucky Redpath.
Yeah. What if we change it?
Old
Yeah.
Bucky Redpath.
Yeah. How about Dusty or Bucky?
Dusty. Bucky.
If you want to make it out here in Kansas or Missouri,
Trucky. Trucky Redpath.
Yeah.
Trucky would be good, actually. Dude, I might do that.
Yeah.
Trucky.
Trucky Redback.
I could make a bunch of money if I went on stage. I was like, I'm Trucky.
Yeah.
That's my trunk honking noise.
Yeah.
If I would carry I would bring it, I would have it like in like a soundboard or something that somebody would use.
Yeah. After punchlines.
Anytime I'd go like this, and it'd be like, yeah. After like,
Don't know what I'm talking about.
Really hard. You ain't a trucker.
Yeah. I mean, that could be actually pretty good. If you had a trucker,
You could make a lot of money.
oh my, because there's so many of them.
Well, and there's just a lot of like
There's
people
so
out there
many.
like, have you seen the trucker comedian?
Yeah.
Or like something like that. Like being named, like if you're the something comedian, like
yeah.
it's anytime somebody is billed like that, I immediately am like, this is suspicious.
Yeah.
Like this person might not be that funny if they're like,
Weird. Yeah. What happened to you before?
yeah, they're the
Who told you no hard enough to where you had to start this?
they're the prison guard comedian. They used to be a prison guard and now they're a comedian. It's like, what? Why? Why does this exist?
Oh man, they're
Have you seen the accountant comic? It's all numbers.
Man, when you hit that joke about number 18,
Yeah.
I couldn't believe it.
I really related to what you said about the number 9 up there.
I'm dyslexic, but
Why do people do that?
I do have personality. What?
Be the something of comedy.
I don't.
I'm trying to think of like the stupidest thing.
Yeah.
Like,
I
I've
know.
seen
Yeah.
some like really like weird ones, you know, like obviously like I feel like there are like a handful of people who are like, I'm a cop. There was this one guy who I found online who like literally like all of his headshots would be like, it would be like him like arresting people, but like doing it like funny. Like he's like doing it funny. I'm like, dude, this is too much.
Put
Like,
your hands up, black boy.
you're being a cop too much.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you got to do the comedy part more
Yeah.
than the cop part. But like,
I don't know. People see facets and they're like, how can I write
Yeah.
just an hour and just do that forever?
what's a niche? What's a niche thing that people? They're like, I'm the barista comic. Fucking no, I won't remake your order, bitch. Well, dude, we've reached the end of the podcast.
Nice.
We did it, and we
We
both
did do
got a
it.
show to go to.
Sweet.
So,
Oh, yeah. I'm so
what do you have
psyched.
to plug? Where can people find you?
Oh, you can find me everywhere at Cole_Fletcher 21
Wow.
on every single platform.
Nice.
I will follow anyone that follows back. I will follow back anyone that follows. Everyone.
Wow,
Anyone.
dude. You
Anyone.
heard it here.
Yeah, I might send you a dick pic too.
Anyone. That's
Yeah.
disgusting. There are kids that listen to
Oh,
this.
gosh.
I'm just kidding. I hope not. Please, if you're a kid, turn this off. Turn this off and go to bed. It's a school night.
Yeah, dude. You have a school night.
Yeah. No,
I'm excited
you,
about this.
as always, you can follow this podcast at jakin.off.podcast. And you can send anything at all to jakin.off.podcast@gmail.com. And I'll look at it at least once.
Ooh.
I'll look at it at least one time.
Send a submission.
Send it over. But other than that, that's the end of it. I love you guys. Thank you so much for listening. I love you.
Doses.
Bye-bye.